Hi, it's Natasha. Welcome to Pilates Mat class. No equipment needed today, just your body, a mat, maybe a towel, and some water. So much dust in here. We're doing renovations on the house. It's pretty exciting. We're just here, not moved back in yet, but hopefully in a couple weeks. Let's start. We're going to start standing with our feet under the hips. Spread the toes, anchor yourself down, ground down into the earth. Pull the kneecaps upward by engaging the quads. Pull the ribs away from the hips so we have this nice space in the body, and roll the shoulders down away from the ears and back. Palms can just kind of float here by your sides. Maybe even close the eyes just to let go of your morning. Meet yourself right here on your mat, ready to do something healthy for your body. Release any tension in the face for a moment, no frowns. Soften through forehead, eyebrows, jaw, and tongue. Let's take a deep breath in, and then a big sigh out. Slowing down, coming into the present moment, letting go of any distractions, any judgment or expectations on ourselves. Inhale and exhale. Let's float the arms up. Grab a hold of one wrist and just take a slight tug into a side bend. If you haven't done anything yet this morning, just take it easy as we begin, rolling the shoulder down and then back, down, and then maybe take that gaze up. Remember, firm foundation in the feet gripping down and the quads are active. And come back through. Grab a hold of the other wrist, take a big stretch up, and then a side bend. And then again, maybe we start to swivel the shoulders down and up to stack. Pull the belly in. On the last one, we'll stay stacked and take the gaze upward. Again, engaging the quads. Gentle tug of the tailbone to keep a neutral pelvis. Belly to spine. Pull a little out of the comfort zone and come back. Let's take a halfway fold. We'll charge the crown of the head forward, and you'll also keep the palms upward. Start to scoop in through the belly, send the tailbone back. See how your hamstrings are feeling. Maybe soften the knees and kind of swing the hips a few times, side to side. So start to engage the triceps, and we're just gonna build some heat here by pulsing the arms upward. Pick up your toes and then just spread them and continue to pulse the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull the arms forward and come into a halfway squat fold. So we're folded over. Our chest is towards the mat. Our hips are sitting back. Good. And then lift to your half fold. So from your half fold, we'll take a half squat with the arms over the head for 4. See if you can compress the belly into the thighs. For 3, for 2, and this one will stay down, and then the arms are gonna pulse up. So now we're engaging and feeling the shoulders and the traps. Pull the belly in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, getting hard. 1, float the hands down, drop the head. So hopefully you just got warmed with me real quick. Hang out in a forward fold. You could grab your opposite elbow and just kind of sway from side to side, letting the low back release and also the neck, so all the way up the cervical spine. Good, relax, shake the head yes and no. Lift the tailbone a little higher, maybe straighten the legs if you're able to find a little more hamstring length. Lift up, come back to your halfway forward fold. We'll sweep the palms back and we'll do one more set. Little tricep pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half squat, little shoulder lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, float your way down, and then ragdoll back to the top. Squat right here. We're going to take it down to a regular squat with the chest lifted this time, pretending you're sitting back in the chair, and then a big releve balance. So we'll sit on the heels and we'll pop up to the toes. Tricep kick back with the arms. Good. 6 more. Exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. And here's 3. We have 2 more. Use that pushing of the arms and firing of the core and quads. Now hold your releve and lower down here with very lifted heels. On your tippy toes, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Takes a lot of focus to balance. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the belly, hold your heels up. Now drop the heels and lift. 4. Feel the calves firing. 3. Quads are on, core is on. 2. And 1. Land, come to the top. Wide stance. We're going to use the width of your mat. Palms shoot forward. You could bind and release index finger. We're going to shift over for a little side lunge. So shifting, it's like a single leg squat. 1 knee bends and the hips go back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in the middle. Open the toes and you're in a little goddess stance. Open the elbows. Elbow taps quad. Good. Down. Now we're heading into the obliques. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now leg lifts. You might shorten your stance. Leg to knee. Leg to knee. So knee to elbow. Squeeze it up. Knee to elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling those legs. Hips back, arms forward again. Widen your stance. This time the toes point 45 degrees to the corners, and we'll come again back to those single leg, little side lunge. Hold it on one side. Take the fingers down. Gather up your energy into the bent knee. We're going to take abduction for the outer thigh. Lift it up. Squeeze it up. So the outer thigh muscles, obliques, fire hydrant. 3, 2, 1. Now swing it back. Now the inner thigh adductors need to work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slip it all the way down for a stretch. See if you can come to actual seated and grab onto the foot. If you can't reach, whatever's there for you, charge the heart and gaze forward. You're sitting, lean. So it's a little tricep dip, and you're just gonna dip down, squeeze up. Dip down, draw the belly towards the spine, heart and gaze forward for 3 more. 2, it's like a single arm little push up here. 1, use that same arm to press down and come right back where you came from. Other side, hang out here. Flat back, palms reach the ground or fingertips. Shift your energy into that bent knee, abduct. And you can straighten the knee a little more. Feel the outer thigh working here. Straight to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross it. Adductors, we have our inner thighs. We're gonna pulse this out. It's harder than it looks. Squeeze to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slip the foot down and safely come to a sitting position. So we have some external rotation on the hip happening and nice side body length. Send the heart forward. This elbow, opposite, is going to start to bend. The hand that can reach the leg, you can grab on, grab the leg, dip down, push away. Dip down. It's like a single arm little modified tricep. Push up for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands down. Get ready to push the shoulders down, engage the core, and then sweep that foot right back through. Back to your little goddess or big sumo squat. Sweep the hips from side to side a little bit. Just stretch here. Press the knees gently apart with your hands. Maybe come down to forearms, and then use the elbows to pry the knees apart a little bit more. All right, we're gonna make the legs work pretty hard here. Walk the feet under the knees. Try to come off of the elbows, and then start to pick up the heels one at a time. Up, down, up. Straighten out the spine, squeeze the belly in, lift, lower, lift, lower. Legs might start shaking here. 4, 3, 2. Can we get both heels up? Oh boy. Pulse for 8, 7, 6. You gotta fight this out for 4, 3, 2. Hold, palms forward, heels down, back to your side bends. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, knee to elbow, lift lower, lift lower. Good, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. How are those legs? Woo, push the hands down, send the hips back. Forward fold, drop the heavy head, shake it out. Sway, rock, swivel, whatever feels good here. And then ragdoll yourself up to the top. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. All right, so we're gonna start to circle the wrists a little bit to prep ourselves to come down on the hands. I always start with these plank walks to get us down. Take a deep breath in, tuck the chin and curl yourself over. So start to just press some weight into the hands, even if you need to bend the knees. This little rock to prep the wrists. All right, now gaze ahead and start to crawl your way forward to plank pose. Shoulders down, quads on, heels back, crown of the head forward. So our core and our legs are pretty already warmed up. So just start to really spread and grip down into the fingers because we haven't had a lot of weight on the hands yet. Now walk back, flip the palms over, head drops, knees can be bent. If you can't reach the floor with straight legs, no problem. And exhale to rise. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, tuck chin. This little ragdoll roll that we do in Pilates to articulate the spine. Then crawl back to plank. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the belly in. Let's dip the knees and straighten. Dip. 4, 3, 2. Same idea, but we're gonna shift the hips back and charge. So hovering child's plank. Feel the core. 4, roll forward. 3, back, 4th. Here's the last one. And then melt the knees down and take an actual child's pose. Now we're gonna roll into a knees, chest, chin. Round the spine like a cat, and then gaze forward, bend the elbows. Round the spine like a cat, shift the hips back. Roll forward, knees, chest, chin, elbows hit ribs. Find a 90-degree angle, roll back. Send the tailbone back, gaze forward. Round, knees, chest, chin, round, child's pose. Take the elbows down and circle the wrists. Take the hands to the base of the neck. Thumbs touch the bottom of the neck. Elbows forward, feel the triceps, get a nice stretch here. Just sit heavy on the heels and release through the hips and the back. Deep breath in, create space and let it go. Bring the gaze forward and the fingers forward. Index finger is forward. This is called snake. We're gonna bend the elbows and try to slither our way down to the belly. It's a lot harder on the way back. Take a deep breath in, use the back muscles. Now bend the elbows and slither your way back. Gaze forward. Face comes down, elbows hover, then the chin, then the neck, then the chest. Belly button lands first. Upper back strength. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. You can keep the big toes down. Good, come back the way you came from. Press into the knees, hover, slither back. Ooh, burning triceps, one more time. Snake, each part of the body slithers down. Now we'll hold the back up. Breathe, upper back. Can we add the low back? Lift everything for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. This time on the way back, we're gonna come through the forearms. So we'll slither back, land on the forearms, and lengthen back. So onto the forearms. Tuck the toes under and take a forearm plank. You can bind the hands, keep the elbows under the shoulders. Rock, forward, back, forward, back. This is called seesaw here in your forearm plank for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock the hips up and down like you're making a rainbow. Zip and lower. Zip and release. 4 more. 3, 2, fight it out, getting hard. 1, now melt the hips down the center and pull the heart through the shoulders. Hands can come down so we can actually physically pull our mat back. Deep breath in, elbows swing out, exhale, head comes down. Upper back's gonna lift for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Stack the palms. You can bring the forehead down and lift the legs. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Flex and take a little hamstring curl, hugging the heels towards your booty for 8, 7, 6, 5, knees up. Here's 3, 2, now little pulse up, 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 up. Pick the knees up, squeeze the hamstrings, glutes, low back. 4, 3, 2, stay up on 1 and swim back. This is called skydiver. Squeeze everything up, hold. Isometric hold, 3, 2, 1, and land. One ear comes down, let the feet flush side to side. Big breath into the back, big sigh out. All right, we're gonna go for a rocking motion in your little back extension. So press yourself up and get a nice stretch. When you let the hands go, the legs are gonna lift as high as you can using the back body. Take an inhale, exhale, let go, lift. All right, take a deep breath in and squeeze the legs up. 4, rock, 3, rock, 2, push into the palm, 1, how'd you do? Let's try 2 more. This time we're not gonna stop ourselves with our hands. Rock, lift, let it go. Take the side of your face down and pull the palms behind you, shoulders heavy. Blink the fingers out, circle the wrists. Deep breath into the back and a big sigh out. Bring your chest, hands by your chest, elbows up like wings. Tuck your toes under, and then let's try to press ourselves all the way into plank. Full body lift. It's okay if it didn't look like mine. Now stack one foot over the other. Take a downward facing dog, and then roll into plank. So let's say our right foot is over our left, and we're doing this little single leg, down dog, roll. Down dog, cat back, plank. Squeeze the belly. Roll back and then roll forward. Now we're still in our stacked position, but we open into side plank, and now both feet can be down. Hips lift, hips sink, hips lift, hips lower. Shoulder presses down, hips rise. Think of making a rainbow with the body. Come back around. Find your down dog again. You're still lifted. This time, we're gonna swivel the hips sideways and square. So stack the hips as you lower, lift the hips as you rise. 2 more, swivel down, squeeze down dog, swivel down, gaze maybe up, and downward facing dog. Paddle out right here. Shake the head, spread the fingers, push the earth away. If you need a break, you can take a quick child's pose before we stack the left leg on top of the right. Circle the wrists, take the palms down. Maybe you take a sip of water. Big breath in and out. Here we go. Downward facing dog. Left foot stacks over. Round the spine, find your plank pose, gaze forward. Push the shoulders down, tuck the tailbone under, and then lift the hips, come back. Roll forward, plank, roll back, down dog. Roll forward, plank, and down dog. 2 more times. Lower, grip the mat with all 10 fingers. Come back, hit your plank, hit your down dog. All right, come through plank and then find a side plank. Now the toes can both land. Hips up, arc the body, sink the hips, lift the hips, push the shoulder down. Find a nice side stretch and a big crunch for the downside. Good, exhale, upper arm lifts. Imagine you're gonna touch the ground. Drop and squeeze one more time, quads on, drop and squeeze, getting hard. Come back, stack again, readjust. This time as you lower, the hip melts down and then realign. So think of squaring the hips here and then stacking the hips here. And it's okay if the foot touches down, right? Down dog. Sink. Squeeze the belly. Only go as deep as your back feels good. Lower and square. Stack. Lower that one hip and then squeeze on out of it. Nice job. Come down to the knees and sit back so we can take a counter stretch on the wrists. Put a little pressure on the hands upside down. Circle the wrists one way, circle the wrists the other way, and blink those fingers. Maybe give them a little circle, swivel like you are screwing in light bulbs. All right, give the shoulders a couple of circles as well, and maybe the neck. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more side body work and some side plank work. Take your either side. I'm gonna face you, so I'm gonna reach up to a modified side plank to start. So from table, open one hand and one foot. Lift the leg up for 8, abduction. Outer thigh uses to squeeze the leg up. Belly pulls towards spine. Let's do 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Heel towards butt, exhale, push through water forward. Your range of motion, swim the heel back, think of hamstrings on, and exhale forward. Inhale, now the quad, the hip flexor and the core, back, the hamstring, the glute. Good, lift and hug it back. On this next one, let's see if we can grab the top of the foot and just get a nice little stretch here. Press the heart up, push that bottom shoulder down, keep kicking the foot back. Feel the stretch in the quad, the hip flexor, the belly, the chest, the shoulder, a lot happening. And then let it go. Knee to elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Getting a little harder. Top foot lands. Now knee to bottom elbow. Bottom elbow. Bottom knee to top elbow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Let's take a break off of that hand. Shake the neck, circle the wrists. Now stack the shoulders over the hips, pull the belly back, side bending. 8, drag it back. 7, really kind of challenge that edge where you feel like it's gonna be hard to get back up. Good. 5 more. Here's 4, 3, we got this, 2, and 1. Let's stretch towards that extended leg now. A little gate pose stretch. Deep breath in and out. Come back. All right, one more thing in your side plank here. We're gonna think of these as side plank squats. Drop the bottom hand and then extend those feet so they're side by side. We're gonna bend and straighten. Send your body weight into the heels and then push back into the shoulder and the fingertips. 8, 7, 6, that shoulder's working hard. 5, we'll get off of it in a moment. 4, you can modify by lowering the bottom knee. 3, 2, spring off, and 1. Have a seat in child's pose. Drop the forehead, let the shoulders fall heavy, palms up. Take some breaths into the back. Again, anything you need to do to stretch the wrists, maybe a little weight on the top of the hands. Ragdoll yourself up, and I'll keep facing you. So I'm gonna flip myself around so I can open my table to our little modified side plank to start. Remember, always spread the fingers and grip the mat. Push the shoulder down, stack shoulders and hips. Now abduction. We have our outer thighs working hard, our obliques, our shoulder to press down. Good. Lift. 6 more. 5, 4, just a side leg lift. 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Flex the heel back. Really intense hamstring curl. Make it hard for yourself. Press through water. Point forward. Quad, hip flexor, belly. Flex back. Hamstrings. Exhale forward. Quad. Inhale, flowing through water. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 2 more. Push it through. Hollow out through the front body. And then draw it back. Now on the last one, we're gonna bring the hand to wrap around the foot. Hug the heel in and kick back. Start to turn the gaze up. Remember to press that bottom shoulder down. Feel everything that's happening in the front side of the body. From the quad and hip flexor to the chest and shoulder and this gentle back bend. Breathe. Release that foot and we'll take elbow to knee. Knee to elbow, pull everything to the midline. Nice work. Here's 4, 3, it's gonna get harder. 2, and 1. Step on that foot. Top elbow to bottom knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Fight for it, or you can always take a break. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Come up. Circle the wrists. Counter stretch by placing the back of the hand at the rib cage. Maybe the neck needs some release. Circle out the neck. Going into our side crunches from here. Weight off the hands and use that edge to retract. So oblique crunches. Dip. Fire back. Good. 6 more. Remember, challenge that edge. Go to that point where it's going to be hard to get back up, but you can do it. 4, 3, belly to spine. Remember, the exhale fires the belly in. 2, and 1. Let the hands float down. All right. Going back into our side plank, this time thinking of side plank squats. Press the hand down, bring the feet to meet. We're gonna sit, almost sit down, and then charge up. Sit, weight into the heels, and then maybe you pop up onto the toes. Little squat, lifts. Squat, charge. 4, you can always do this with the bottom knee down if you need a modification. Let's do 2 more. 2, charge, 1, charge, and come down. Come into this little modified pigeon shape where we're just gonna float a little bit of weight into the outer thigh and the inner thigh, thinking external rotation, internal rotation, and working our hip mobility a little bit. Just swivel back and forth, try and get the sits bones to land. Lift up tall, yeah? Now, this leg that's in internal rotation can lift, lower, lift. Think again of a little side oblique crunch, a lot of side work today. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Swing it forward. Quad and hip flexor here. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna step on it, step on the foot, shift your weight forward so we can come halfway into a single leg squat. 8 pulses here. If you need the help of your hands, take it. Think of the knee sliding down to the shin or the calf and up to the knee. Few more, oh yeah. 2 and 1. Where did you come from? Can you get back there? We'll slowly come down, and now you're in a little seated position. Slide that foot out so we can drop in. Nice external rotation on the hips happening. If you have tight hips, even just to sit like this might feel really intense. Let's take a twist. So the same leg that's in front, we're gonna just cross over, grab onto the foot. So think of an open twist. We'll go both ways, so it doesn't really matter which way you're going. And then I'm gonna close my twist. All right. From here, stack the knees. Bring the knees up and around like you're making, again, a big rainbow. And you need the abs to do this. Lift the knees, stack them over. Lift the knees, stack them over. To make it harder, you're gonna float the feet while you do it. A little easier is just to keep the feet down. All right, so few more. Take your time, make it work. And up and over. Last one to get us on the other side, and then readjust. Find yourself in your mini pigeon. We have external rotation, internal rotation, and we can press a little bit of weight down using our upper body, our shoulders, and then just try to kind of rock it out, get comfortable, try to get both sit bones down, breathe here. Now the leg that's in internal rotation can lift, so take a breath and start to lift and lower. Arms can come out. Think of this outer thigh oblique crunch. Crunch, land, crunch. Maybe just the knee taps and lifts. 4, squeeze, side body. 3, crunch it up. 2, pull the belly in. And 1, hold it. Swing it around and try to straighten the leg. Now little leg lifts here. Feel the quad, the hip flexor always works hard in Pilates classes. 4 more. 3, 2. Now we'll step on the foot, bend the knee, transfer weight as you shift off. Try to do that with no hands. It's okay if you needed the help of your hands. Hug the heel in, knees, slide down, squeeze up. Slide down, zip it up. Down the leg, up the leg. 3, 2, oh yeah, hamstring quad working hard. And 1, where did you come from? Can we sit comfortably right back down? Pull that foot away so we can fit our hips right in front of the heel. And then just sit here, just breathe. Find some ease. This feels intense to me. Release, swivel, good. So we'll start with our open twist. You'll just pull one elbow forward and try to gaze behind you. Deep breath in and out. And then that arm crosses around, and we'll take a closed twist. Lift tall, rotate the spine. Again, trying to gaze all the way behind you. When we twist, we always want to think about extending the spine, finding extension, and then rotation. All right, let's take the feet and stack them. Good. And we'll do that same move one more time. We'll lift and stack. Lift and stack. A few more times. Squeeze and land. Feet together. Keep them together. Keep the knees together. Woo! One more time. Inhale and exhale. Come down. Find a comfortable straddle position. Rock the hips. Find some space in the inner thighs and the hamstrings. So I really like to do those good mornings when we take a half fold and lift. But in a straddle, you do need a little more flexibility. So maybe narrow, make your straddle a little narrower, bend the knees, do whatever you need to. to make this happen. And we're gonna start by rolling the shoulders first. So palms up again, circling forward. Squeeze the belly, and then add the half fold. So we'll lift and we'll fold. And we'll straighten the spine and we'll extend forward. Crown of the head reaches forward. Flipping the palms, so we're working all the muscles in the arms, shoulders, and then the core takes you forward and back. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, squeeze it up, 2, and 1. Side stretch, reach for one set of toes, and then retract the weight. Reach over, retract back, using obliques, and pry it up. Over, adding a little weight to this. Stack, retract. Good. Inhale, stack shoulders. Exhale, pull back. Almost like this bow and arrow. Pull it back. Good. Reach it over, pull it back. So the arms are probably feeling it here. Let's work with it. Little shoulder press together, or chest press. Together and open, together and open. 4, 3, 2, hold those arms together. This is like the worst thing for the triceps, biceps, shoulders. Woo, fight this out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out. Let's take a moment to let them fall heavy. Maybe some neck circles. Let the head be heavy and roll. So this time when we do our side bend, we're gonna take the weight of both our arms over our head. So getting even a little more challenging, and then we'll do our saw move. Reach the arms up, take it over, squeeze back up. Lifting our weight by using our obliques to lift us. Good. Like I said, a lot of side work today. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, last one. Twist. This time we'll add a rotation of the trunk. Reach back, squeeze up. Twist and reach. Exhale, rise. Inhale, exhale, stack the spine. Inhale, think of this active mobility, finding your own range of motion. So it is a stretch, but we're using the core to pull down and fire back up. 2 more. Down, squeeze up. My arms are feeling it too. Down, squeeze up, float the palms down. Okay, couple more moves here, and then we'll focus on more traditional abdominal work on our back. Take your fingertips down, shoulders back, leg lifts, hip flexor and quad. We're gonna bring the feet together, up and over. Leg lifts, close, and pull back. Up and over, as big as you can make the move. It might be low, might be higher than mine. Up and over, up and over. How do we do? Can we take both legs? It's gonna get hard. Use your fingertips. So bring one foot to meet the other, and then pick up both to come back, right? Take it over. Leg comes up and over, both pull up and over and back. Again, same leg, take it over, bring both across the top. You could try to do this without hands as well, making it even harder. Up and over. Okay, here is the challenge. Up, maybe you do need a little help of your hands to get there. And lift. Good. Take that leg up and over. Both legs squeeze to the top. And then re-extend. How did you do? Let's take some shoulder strength. So now putting it into the core and upper body again. Straddling your leg with one hand on each side of the foot. We're going to lean down. As you push the shoulders down, just try to pick up the hips, the butt, and then land. Other side, lean forward. Try and pick up just your seat. Shoulder strength, quads, hips, belly plugging in, and land. Take a counter stretch on the wrists. Breathe in and out. Take your hands again. Frame one leg. Create space by leaning forward. So if you want to make this even a bigger challenge, we'll try and get the feet and the hips up. It's hard work. Take it down. See if you can lift everything for 3, 2, 1. And land. Other side. Good. Take it down. Push down. Hold it up for 3, 2, 1. And land. Counter stretch on those wrists. Nice work. Wiggle the fingers. Circle the wrists. Shake them out. And a little crisscross action. 4, 3, 2. All right. 1. Let's go to our regular Pilates roll where we're going to use our core, no momentum, to roll down and roll up. Come into a forward fold. Find a little ease through the hamstrings. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Plug the belly in. Find this length from sit bone to crown of head. Now pull the belly back, round the spine. Let the feet drag back. It's okay. Use the quads to control this. The core, lower down. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, tuck the chin, look at your toes, and then peel off the spine. If you got a little stuck there, you can use your elbows to push down. So this is what I call training wheels. Elbows can kind of prop up and then work your way up using your triceps. Finding your forward fold again. Exhale, pull forward, stack. And again, round the spine to drop back. Slow. 4, 3, 2, it's hard. 1. Extend the arms over the head. You can come out of neutral, pull the ribs away from the hips, and then scoop back into neutral, meaning your hips are towards your ribs and your core is on. You have a neutral or natural curve of your spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, look at the toes. The more you can peel the shoulders and head off, the easier it will be for you to lift because you're leading the weight forward, right? Lift up through straight spine. Take your palms back, hug the knees into the chest, and long reverse plank. Just maybe a little lift and lower. Hug the knees in and out, lift and lower. So butt up, butt down. If you want to make this more challenging, we'll hug the knees in, extend, and then find a really big reverse plank. And land. 2 more. Hug the knees in, extend, heart forward, shoulders back, lower, reverse plank. 1 more time. Feeling the triceps too. Hug the knees, extend, lower, and lift the hips. All right, getting a little harder. Let's try tucking here. Tucking here. Good. Squeeze the knee in, lift. All right, straight legs. 4. You can always bend the knees, so this might be your modification. It's a lot easier, trust me. Good. Let's bend and walk to reverse table. Leg up, hip down, squeeze up. Hip down, squeeze up. Just 2 and 1. Switch legs. So keep that leg parallel and then up. Parallel to the mat, squeeze it up. 3, 2, 1, hamstrings, and lower. Woo, flip the palms down, rock it out side to side, and take a forward fold. Big breath in, big sigh out. Lift up to stack, woo, and let's balance on our seat. Come into a modified boat pose. You can just kind of give yourself a hug. When you've gathered up your strength, let's send the arms forward. And then maybe the legs up too. Lowering one leg, zip it up. If you need extra support, use a little help of your hands. 8, 7, 6, and 5. We got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow lower, forward fold. Rolling like a ball. So we did all this without momentum. Now we're going to use momentum. So gather up your knees, grab at your shins below the knees, round the spine so we're not bouncing on it. So we're really going to make it nice and rounded so we can roll and balance at the top. So the key is to fire the core muscles to stop the momentum. So So you gather up, you squeeze everything to the midline. Inhale, freeze. Exhale, good. Inhale, freeze. Lots of variations of this. We could try no hands. Inhale, exhale. And to make it more challenging, we can try straight legs, maybe grab the legs somewhere that you can grip onto and find a V sit at the top. Couple more, any variation. Make it extra hard, arms and legs up. One more, inhale, exhale, and wherever you are, hold for 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower down, dive forward. We're gonna try our Pilates roll with a single leg today. Lift up through one leg, slow lower. It's okay if you kind of end up falling out of it, just do the best you can. 3, 2, 1, leg to sky. Tuck the chin, let the leg pull you forward. 3, 2, 1. Grab opposite hand to foot, even if the knee is bent, and then find a twist. Twist. Good, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, fingertips land, bottom foot connects. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Let go. Balance here. Oh yeah. Got it? Come back through center. Find just the stretch here. It's okay to have the knee bent or try to kick it up straight. Push the chest through, reach the crown of head to sky. Nice hamstring stretch. Slow lower. Other leg up. Round the spine down. Slow control. 3, 2, fight for it. 1, leg to sky. Exhale, tuck the chin. Let the leg pull you forward. Grab a hold of the opposite hand to leg. Twist out. 3, exhale. Twist. Hold it back. Hold it forward. Now bottom leg is gonna connect. Actually, let's go back to our twist. So open fingertips back. Now bottom leg. 4, 3, 2. Can you stay here and bring the arm off to a hover? 3, 2, 1. Let the foot fall and re-extend the leg for the stretch. Whew, big breath in and out. Straighten out the spine, reach the crown of the head a little taller. It's okay if the knee has to bend. And then let the foot float down. Give yourself a massage in the hip flexors. Press your thumbs right into the crease of the leg and then just rock and press through, whatever feels good here. All right, we're gonna continue with the single leg lift, but move on to a bridge on our back. So from here, sit up tall, right leg lifts. Roll down with control. Slow, 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 slow. And then bend the left foot in. Now peel the back off the mat. You might wiggle your shoulders in closer to get a little bit more lift. Pulse this up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the leg. 3 to the right. Hips stable. 3 to the left. Squeeze the belly down. Now leg drops, point up. Leg and hips drop, point up. Inhale, exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, release the shoulders. Release down the spine, hug the right knee in, extend the left leg out. Tuck the nose to the knee, isometric hold, shoulders off the mat, stretch the arms forward. Can you bring your knee to your nose? And then leg switches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock yourself up. Left leg is up. Inhale and exhale. Bend the right knee in. Peel your spine off the mat. Wiggle your shoulders closer together. Hold this bridge. Feel the right hip flexor and quad get a stretch, and the hamstring and glute get the work. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex down, zip up. Flex it down, point it up. Flex it down, point it up, flex it down. All right, leg circles. 3 to the left, try to stabilize the pelvis. Ooh, 3 to the right. You could do this with the hips down. I know it's hard. And hold it up a little higher. Woo. Roll down the spine. Left knee in, right leg rest long. Release the quad and hip. Now tuck the nose to the knee. Pull the shoulder blades off the mat. Stretch long. Inhale. Let's do straight leg switches this time. So we'll extend the left leg. Grip a little higher, whatever's there for you. Let's do a double breath. And 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, stay here, release. Let the feet fall wide and the knees cave in, palms up. Wash the knees from side to side. How are we doing? Drink some water, towel off, or just lay there. Hug the knees in. Let's take a happy baby. Grip onto the top of the feet, hug the knees here. Some nice big breaths as you drop the tailbone and press the shoulders and back of the head down. Maybe you find a little gentle straddle and a happy baby or a butterfly. Feet together, feet apart, feet together. Now knees to 90, imprint the low back, sacrum grounds, hands down, shoulders heavy. As a unit, we're gonna drop the feet and squeeze them up. The low back didn't move. Now open the knees, shut the knees. Feet down, knees up, open, close. Tap, lift, open, close. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Couple more. Remember, the low back is really energetically planting into the ground. 2, open, 1. Now, reverse that. Tuck, open, open, close. Knees to chest, open butterfly. So it's now a reverse curl. Open. Hug the knees in. Open inner thighs. Yes. 2 more here. Open, knees in, knees out, knees open, knees closed. In, out, open. Can we hold the knees in and stay there? 3, as high as you can lift. 2, 1, as slow as you can land. 3, 2, 1. Arms over the head, legs float up. Okay, crisscross. Knees back down, support the neck. Elbow to knee, twist. Try not to pull on the head at all. The shoulder lifts off the mat. Shoulder blade, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Cross over, extend. So think of this as a nice twisting stretch with an isometric hold. We're going to stack the hips and pull back. Stack the hips, come back to that cross twist. 1 more, stack and twist. All right, other side. Extend the arm and then use the elbow and the tricep to twist a little higher. The bottom arm can extend to support you. So when we stack, your hand is down. And then cross. Couple more. Stack, twist, stack, and twist. Hold it here. Maybe both arms out and release it. Stretch the arms and legs apart. Wash the feet from side to side. Find ease through the hip flexors and quads. Deep breath in, pull the ribs away from the hips and sigh out. Awesome work. We're just about done here. Have you do big finale of our little backstroke. All right, gather up your knees and come into a strong tuck. So we're gonna extend the arms out. I'm gonna turn so I have space for this. Big tuck, low boat, big tuck. Arms swim and float. Good, so like you're doing a backstroke. Open, zip. 4 more, fight this out, knowing that it's the last thing we're gonna do. 3, 2, all right, on 1, we hold the low boat. And we rock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the low boat. Arms down. 4, 3, 2. Ouch. 1. And release. Take the ear side to side. Wash the feet side to side. Whew, nice job. Let's stretch. Hug the right knee into the chest and extend the left leg long. Big breath in and out. If you can take a half happy baby, we'll try to reach for the top of the foot and hug the knee in. Left hand can come to your hip. So this is just your range of motion. We'll try to work towards a straight leg and a bent leg. Couple times. Bring the knee in, cross the ankle over the opposite quad, and then work on that figure 4, reverse pigeon, external rotation on the hip. Deep hip stretch. Maybe straighten out the supporting leg. Keep flexing the foot and peeling the knee out to the side. It should not hurt your knees or ankles. Drop the tailbone, stretch a little more energetically towards the sky and open and release. Right leg long, hug the left knee in. Retract the shoulders, some weight in the back of the head. Big breath. See if you can grab a hold of the bottom of the foot or the ankle, whatever's there for you, and find your half happy baby. Right hand can come to hip bone, maybe even massage it out. And then your range of motion, straightening at a diagonal and bending. Hug that knee in, cross the ankle over the other quad, and then take it into that reverse pigeon. Deep breath in. You can bind behind the right hamstring, flex the foot, keep peeling the knee out. Straighten out the right leg, ground down through the sacrum. So make it an active recovery stretch. You're really activating the muscles to release the opposing muscle and working on that rotation of the hip. Deep breath in and out. Thank you. And release it here. Let the knees wash all the way over into a spinal twist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock yourself up to your feet. Take 3 big rocks and then try to come up to a low squat, Malasana. You're here, your elbows are gonna pry your knees apart. We're gonna feel length through the sides of the body. Shoulders down away from ears. And circle the head one way. Circle the head the other way. Since we did a lot of side body, let's connect shoulder to knee and scoop the arm up. You could grip on for your opposite ankle. You could let the hand fall behind the head to stretch the tricep. And then press gently into that inner thigh for even more space. The head falls very heavy. Come back up. Shoulder to inside of knee. Set yourself up. Stretch here. Maybe grab the opposite ankle. Work your twist. Let the elbow bend. Maybe pressing into the back of the head or just letting it hang. Open the knees. Pull the belly in. Press on the inner thigh. Let your head now fall to the side. Grab both ankles in an X and lift the hips. Head falls heavy. Give yourself a little tug a few times in. Lengthen the tailbone, stretch the hamstrings, create space down the spine and neck, and then let the hands swing under and lift yourself enough to allow this swinging action. Crisscross. Everything falls. Ragdoll to rise. Stacking shoulders. Head up last. Flush the spine. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, bow. Inhale, cactus. Gentle back bend. Maybe pull the arms back behind the ears. And and release. Palms to heart center. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this a thumbs up. Please leave a comment so I know you were here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.